But Saquon Barkley so far has been essentially in a position where he does not believe that whatever the Giants have offered is enough.
Saquon Barkley does not want to play on the tag. Reports say Saquon is prepared to sit
about Saquon right now. If you do not get Saquon's deal done and Saquon says, you know what, I'm a holdout for the preseason. This is a guy that has battled some injuries. This is how you get hurt.
Yeah.
And if he
this is something where they're trying to strike a deal that they think does minimize that risk. And for Saquon, as he says, it is what it is. My job is to maximize cash to myself.
To be at training camp. Barkley, Jacobs, they've signed no franchise tenders. They are not contractually obligated to be there. In fact, they're not allowed to be there until they sign.
Earlier this offseason, the NFL franchise tag deadline passed, resulting in 6 players being tagged. Some players, like Lamar Jackson, have since signed long-term extensions with their teams, securing their future beyond the 2023 season. However, there are other players, particularly in various backfields, who are currently playing on the one-year tender because the deadline for long-term deals has expired. Regarding running back Saquon Barkley, the New York Giants had made offers before and during the offseason program, but Barkley, represented by Roc Nation Sports at the time, did not accept either offer. The deadline for a multi-year extension passed without an agreement, leaving Barkley with the decision of whether to sign his franchise tag, which is a one-year deal worth $10.1 million. According to recent reports, the Giants have offered Barkley $19.5 million in guaranteed money so far. Considering the franchise tag value of $22.2 million for Barkley over 2023 and 2024, it seems unlikely that he would accept anything less than that. The question now is whether the Giants would offer more than $10.1 million for a one-year deal and whether they would agree not to tag him in 2024. From Barkley's perspective, he must decide when and if he'll accept the franchise tender, taking it one game check at a time. It is highly probable that Barkley will skip training camp to continue his private personal training in Phoenix, both to protect his body and express his discontent. He could potentially delay his signing until the regular season begins if he is willing to forego weekly paychecks. While the Giants have the option to rescind the unsigned tag and pursue other running backs, such a move is unlikely as they value Barkley's contributions on and off the field, considering him a valuable asset at his current price tag. The Giants also need to consider the message they send to the locker room if they don't sign Barkley, as it may affect the perception of how they take care of their own players. Barkley, as a productive co-captain and NFL Man of the Year award nominee, may feel unrewarded. Barkley faces a decision on whether to risk his career trajectory by sitting out part of or an entire season, similar to what Melvin Gordon and Le'Veon Bell did, knowing the potential consequences. Additionally, Barkley must consider whether his private training will adequately prepare him and help prevent injuries compared to participating in regular training camp with his teammates. In summary, this negotiation has reached an unfortunate impasse for both sides, and even if Barkley performs exceptionally in 2023, negotiations may remain at a standstill in January.
Giants and Saquon Barkley did not reach a long-term deal before today's 4 p.m. deadline.